right, now I'm here with Bill, and we have got a 1911 Cadillac. How cool is this, Bill?
Well, it's a lot of fun. I use it on horseless carriage tours. It's got quite a history. It was originally purchased in December of 1910. The second owner bought it in 29 and had it for 80 years. It's totally original paint, leather, everything. And I got it from his estate in 2006.
That's crazy. There's like 500 were made, correct? And there's only 3 left?
Yeah, there's one in Howard, Colorado, one in Pieces in Southern California, and this one.
So you're repping here.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it. So tell me what's so different. I mean, I haven't seen a 1911. I don't know too much about cars, but when I saw this, I had to come check it out.
Well, the main thing is that it's so original. It's never been repainted. It's never been restored. The tires were put on it in 1947. When I got it, it was in dead storage since 1969. It hadn't been running over 50 years. And I freed up the engine, went through the whole thing, and it fired up on a second crank.
That is so crazy.
Now this is the last year of the hand crank, because they went to electric start in 12, and this is the last year of the brass lights. They started nickel plating everything in 1912 also.
So when you say hand crank, you have to
hand start it with the crank. There's no electric start on it.
You're kidding. So before you want to ride in it, you have to come down here and crank it.
That's correct.
And then get in to ride.
That's exactly right.
That's really interesting. I never knew that existed.
And then it usually starts on the first crank, no problem. And
so one crank and boom, boom.
There you go. And I take it, like I say, on horseless carriage tours, and we usually cover 500 to 700 miles a tour. And it's just a lot of fun. They're good if you use them and drive them. They're no good if you don't use them.
Oh, for sure. And so you drive it around town. Where are you from?
Spring Creek, Nevada, which is 12 miles south of Elko, up in the cold part. That's why I'm here.
It's warm. It's a little bit warmer. So you drive this around town.
Yeah.
Definitely makes everyone stare at it and figure out how old this is and everything. You take it to all the shows?
Yeah, I take it to quite a few shows, but mostly I do touring with it with the Horseless Carriage Club, which that is, you have to have a 1915 or older vehicle. And so everybody's in the same boat.
Right.
And in fact, it was funny. I took this. Of course, I was from Colorado originally. I knew all the people, but I took this on a Gunnison tour 2 years ago with the Rocky Mountains, and the other 1911 that's running from Howard, Colorado was also on a tour. So that was kind of fun.
So do you know the other 2 guys that own the same car as
I
you?
know the guy in Howard, Colorado, but I don't know the person that owns the one in California. So
that is really cool. I'm definitely impressed. I love that it's 1911 and it hasn't been restored. So I think that you've definitely got a cool piece of work here, and cranking it seems so much fun. You have fun doing it, right?
Sometimes if you do a lot of stop and do this and do that, you get tired of cranking it 20 times.
And go again.
But I remember we were cruising hot August nights, and there was kind of a bottleneck, and I'm just sitting there, and I figured, well, this is going to be a long time before it's going to move, so I shut it off. A minute later, it starts moving again, so hop out, give it a crank, and then away we go. But that's just what it is, so it's just a lot of fun.
Well, I really appreciate your time, Bill. Thank you so much, and keep cranking.
Okay, thanks a lot.